Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse here on Friday. It is the 8th of August, 2025. Going to look at the 8th race from Saratoga, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the 8th race from Saratoga, which is the Ballston Spa Stakes. It's a Grade 2 event going for a $300,000 purse. Race fillies, mares, 4-year-olds and upwards here. We have an oversubscribed field of 12 horses enter. 10, 11, 12 are MTOs. 9 will head to the Mellon Turf Course at the distance of ground of 1,700 meters, or mile 16th on that Mellon Turf Course. Going to take the number 9 horse here, Deep Satin, as a top selection. 9-2-3-5 for me. In the superfecta. 9-2-3-5 super. Top selection 9 horse Deep Satin. 4-year filly by American Pharaoh. Shari DeVoe trains. Jose Ortiz gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the De La Rose Stakes at Saratoga, 1 mile opening day on the 10th of July, and he won by a neck that day and had a dream tracking trip. When he quickened up, he got there in a nick of time, beating in our time home. That was a very strong run, and they ran a good mile that day. Refreshing here, a little longer trip to this turf course where he doesn't need to lead a horse. I see some pace to close up into. I think he's sitting on a very good run here today. Ran 2 back in the Mint Julep Churchill, mile 16th, 1st of June, and he finished 5th by 5 3/4 lengths that day, or excuse me, 3 3/4 lengths that day. He was very wide and just couldn't get there late. Pin up Betty just had the jump on her, but she ran okay, but still needs something there. And then prior to that, off the bench at Keelan, closing weekend, a mile 16th on a yielding, or excuse me, mile on a yielding turf course in the Lance race, 123,000. Finished second by a neck that day. It was a very buggy condition. They were going slow fractions, but she got a good handle of going. She was really closing up well late. First start in a little bit of time. I thought she ran decently, but if she kept a straight course, she probably would have won. And then last year's Virginia Oaks at Colonial, mile 8th on the inner turf course, winning by 2 1/4 lengths from a tracking trip. She got there in nick of time. I thought that was a very strong run. And then break her maiden over this turf course last July, over this mile 16th on the Mellon was quite impressive. Also, break from the 9 hole of 12, winning by 3 lengths. She really, really came home quite nicely. Refreshing here, 5-1. I think she's live. I think the 2 horse whiskey decision for Chad and Manny can win also. Off the bench, first star in the Brown Barn in the Eatontown at Monmouth was a go away winner by 2 lengths, running just for fun that day. That was a strong run. The rest of the 2-year-old last year weren't bad at all. Actually, won her first 4, won the Christiana, most recently as a 3-year-old at Delaware, quite impressively, and broke her main on the Tapeta in the winter of 24 turf weight. Very, very, very nicely. Refreshing here today. I think she's another very likely winner at 6-1. We'll use her in the pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 8th from Saratoga, it's the Ballston Spa. Gonna take the 9 horse Deep Satin. Give kudos to the 2 horse Whiskey Decision. 9-2-3-5 Super. 9-2 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Cat 5. Good luck, everybody.